Hold on, let me get the up boy on. Let me see.
And it was fun too. It really was fun. I thought they were gonna make something of it, man.
Said Pooh gonna have what?
Man.
I'm sorry. I just don't see it, bro. I'm sorry, dog. The Lakers defense, though, they figured it out, bro.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really much to figure out.
Steph guy, man, I ain't hating. It's just like I just don't see it, bro. I don't trust nobody outside of Steph, dog. That's it.
It wasn't really much to figure out, Dre. We got Brown and they don't.
Bottom line, huh? Dang, he said Clay, Poole, Wiggins, Draymond, all been little ninjas.
Come on.
Like, I don't even trust Steph.
Come on here, man. You sound like, was you a Lakers fan or was you a Warriors fan?
Who?
Because we need to know that. Mr. Carson, 2-3. We need to know for this series at the beginning, were you a Lakers fan or if you was a Warriors fan? The people want to know.
Oh, he coming right now. Here he comes.
Simple.
We got to go.
We got to go. We got LeBron and they don't, man.
You need to go to this era.
What up, though?
What up, Deon?
The people want to know.
I got a meeting in a few, but they asked me who I thought was gonna win, and I said I don't know. I said if AD show up, the Lakers should win because they got better players.
Yeah, I got that recording. He did say that. He did.
Yeah. If you break the squad in half and you break them down piece by piece, you gonna take Steph.
We're gonna tap you in 2 minutes. We gotta wait for him to get off the meeting to go to.
Maybe Wig. That's it. Clay. Every 4th, 5th day he Clay, but the rest of the time he knew Clay. Wig been out for a month. Poole out there spending $500,000 on a girl from Brooklyn.
The Bronx. Don't disrespect it.
The Bronx. like what we doing? In real life, all you gotta do is focus on Steph Curry and nobody else gonna make you pay. Championship teams, that second guy always supposed to make you pay. You can't leave Zeke because Joe Dumars is gonna be the Finals MVP. You can't focus on Magic because Worthy gonna be the Finals MVP. You can't focus on Larry Bird because Kevin McHale gonna be the Finals MVP. Right now, if you try to take away LeBron, AD is going to get 40 and 20.
I think
what do you have, 30?
I don't think we don't
LeBron hasn't had to be exactly. They ain't had a number 2. They didn't have a number 2 last year either. It's just that the combination of Poole and Wig made a number 2.
Okay.
I give you that, but right now, going back to my original point, I think that the Lakers right now just have the better team. If you look at it on paper, look how people are playing. They have better pieces right now. They just have the better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree with they may be better, but I can't say that much better because of
every night.
Granted,
every night you win.
I think a lot of that is based off of what Clay used to be. I think at this point,
but y'all look at you.
No. I said, look, if Clay is Clay, the Clay we know, then the Warriors are the better team overall.
At this
point, the Clay that we're getting, the Clay that only may go crazy every 3rd game, 4th game, the Warriors aren't better than the Lakers right now.
But that's the
overall.
Problem. We talk about
and Wig ain't Wig from last year either because he missed the whole last half of the season.
If you go piece by piece, if you go like from the top of each squad and you break it down, you can't definitively just say, oh, the Lakers pieces are that much better. Because if I sit up there and say Lonnie Walker versus DiVincenzo, you wouldn't necessarily just say Walker over DiVincenzo. You wouldn't necessarily just say.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna take DiVincenzo for real.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not. That's why I say if you compare them and you look at it piece by piece, you can't definitively say.
Yeah, but you gonna take the Korean black boy over Moody and the rest of them.
But that's the thing. Because who do you compare Rui to? I compare Rui to Wiggins. If
all
I'm looking at it. Right.
And right now, Wig ain't Wig. Wig ain't had no 30-point games in the playoffs. Archimiri has.
I still feel like y'all missing it because the problem is not that Wiggins not being Wiggins or that Klay Thompson not being Klay Thompson. The problem is Poole is not being Poole. Y'all
No.
But
All of that is a problem because everybody you rely
that's
on got to be
at the end
themselves,
of the
or
day,
you got a problem.
Clay averaged 21 points. He gave you 8. If he gets remotely close to 20 points every game this series, remotely close, they win. They can almost win every game.
They gave Poole.
They gave him a lot of money.
140 million.
Yeah.
That's number 2 type money.
Right.
So we should be getting at least 17
but hold
to
on.
20.
My problem was
why are we just
he got paid off for one season.
That's not number 2 money no more. That's number 2 money in 2015. That ain't number 2 money no more. Like that's old money.
35 million.
Now
that's what Kyrie.
Yeah, that ain't. You better go.
No.
No.
Kyrie getting like 38, 40.
Kyrie hasn't got his bag yet because Brooklyn didn't give it to him. He about to get some crazy money.
47 million. He had 44. He got 44.
I don't care. Then he got to go to Orlando. He gonna get paid.
I thought it was a problem that Steph had to have a speech with them boys in Sacramento and tell them to stop worrying about not playing and stuff. That means them young boys' brains ain't right. If this man that just led you to a championship got to remind you that I just led you to a championship and just got y'all a bag, y'all need to stop worrying about all this other stuff. This is versus Sacramento that's coming out. You got a problem.
But then my thing is, the chemistry ain't been right. Him and Steph got into it.
Steph is 35. Clay probably not that far. Coming into this season, I don't know what y'all was thinking or what, but I think majority of the people was thinking that Poole was going to be the second best player on this team. Am I correct?
He should have been. It's
not me.
But you got to think about
Dre,
it.
did I say they should have traded him or not?
He should have been.
He said trade him
because he showed you last year what he could do. Now, granted, he got paid off of having one good year.
But he had. But what I'm saying,
he was in the G League the year before that.
Right. My problem is, I understand some people, hey, you in your contract year, I play better. Then some people fall off. We've seen this story before. We've seen this story happen many times. And he had a couple good games. Well, I ain't going to say a couple. But my thing was, what he got paid to come off the bench in Golden State, he wasn't even in the 6-man conversation.
Hey,
right. He need to go have a conversation with Jamal Crawford and say,
James,
hey, you had a 20-year career.
Don't he got like the Black Billionaire or Millionaire channel? Ain't that James? Go
look
for coming in.
James Hill, yeah.
Oh yeah, James Hill. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. But they Poole done jumped over his place in the pecking order because somebody told him he was a splash burger.
No, don't come on.
Cuz, stop. Watch this. Let's do real life. Let's do real life. Let's leave all that stuff alone. Let's say what actually happened. The year before last, when they were in the play-in game, was Jordan Poole in the G League or no? Okay. Now watch this. The same year that Steph led the league in scoring and went on the crazy shooting all months and months in a row, barely getting into the play-in, was Jordan Poole not on that team? 1 year of decent basketball don't make you no number 2 in 76 years of NBA. We talking real life, not our feelings. Real life. Is that real life or no? When you ever seen that in the history of basketball before in your life? Ever?
I think that's
name one.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point you making. You are correct, but now I see your point of view. Now let's look at it from my point of view. Steph Curry going into the season is 35 years. Is 35 years old.
I'm gonna let him in for a minute.
Clay can't be that much further than him. He got to be 33, 34. Draymond is 31, 32. So what I'm saying is
they all over the hill.
LA's like best player is like one. I mean, is younger than all of like the other guys. Like 80 right now is their best player. He's 30 years old. So it makes sense that he balling like that. I'm saying for Poole, all of that stuff he was doing in the playoffs, the expectation that he was going to come in and average about 17 to 20 points a game. And I can understand
off the bench.
a person getting the money and they first year, they don't play like the whole year. They consistent the first year. But I mean, he has like been ghost-like. He is not.
I understand that.
He is
I'm talking about his brain thinking that he's better than he is. Who was the second best player on the Warriors in the playoffs last year?
Wiggins.
Exactly. The second best player on the Warriors last year was Andrew Wiggins. You're not listening. We're talking about Poole thinking he's higher in the pecking order than he is. The second best player on the team in the playoffs, who ain't old, was Andrew Wiggins. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So why would we think that Jordan Poole would be the second best player when he never was?
Okay.
What we basing that on? What evidence? Like, what? Because he got a couple games.
No, because Clay.
You know,
Has some
superstars. Look. When you're not a superstar, people notice when you popping. But you could be cold for 4 weeks and nobody will say nothing because you're not a superstar. So we the highlights, right?
That's busy buying ice $500K for a date, dog.
That's my whole what up, McCampbell? That's my homeboy McCampbell. We went to Iraq together.
Oh yeah, y'all go hard on food.
But that's the thing. You have to, you can't sit up there and you had the series you had last year. You did what you did in the finals. I would give him all the. I would give him all the.
He didn't play good in the finals, y'all.
He showed up when
y'all
it
got to
mattered.
go back and look at the numbers. Yeah. He had one good game in the finals.
Let me rephrase it then. He had a great playoff run, is what I'll say, because that's what got him paid at the end of the day. Let's be real.
Play with Steph Curry and you play with Klay Thompson. If you make it $35 million, you should be giving me 15 points, bro. I don't care how y'all cut
it. 10 minutes over 4.
Ain't nobody disagreeing with that. Nobody disagreeing. I'm saying the reason why he isn't is because he thinks he should be having the ball and getting more shots than he is. His brain is keeping him from that. That's why he got beat.
But that's why
because he thinks he's supposed to take 20 shots.
You know what this is coming down to?
He said it last night. He said the opportunities ain't been there.
You know what this is coming down to? Once Draymond snuffed his ass in the beginning of the year, this is where this is all coming downhill for them. Because at first, regular season, we can blow this shit off. But then you even saw in that Sacramento series, Draymond try to pull him to the side. Oh, get off me.
I don't respect you. Yeah, it's like, you hit me, bro.
Steph got to come say something to you. Then you get into it with Steph. Let me tell you something.
As a man, I'd have been like, look, if you feel that strongly about it, little fella, how about I take y'all to the gym, y'all put some headgear on, and y'all get it out. I used to let my soldiers do it all the time. Yeah, I mean, you get socked when you ain't expecting to get socked. Sometimes you get dropped.
No, hold on.
That might be the.
We've seen that before. We've seen that before.
Lakers don't have no.
We have seen.
Warriors don't have no big.
And I mean, I know.
I've seen people go to sleep not get expecting to get socked.
I ain't gonna say he messed his game up. I will say he messed the chemistry of that team up.
For sure.
Because when it comes down to it, when it comes down to that part where y'all start, when y'all winning, ain't nothing to talk about. Hey, we winning. I'm good. But when that turmoil start coming, and y'all gotta have that real conversation. That's when it starts.
That's why they was 500.
I don't respect you. I still remember what you did to me 10 months ago, 11 months ago.
That's why they had to fight to not be in a play-in.
This is the beauty about basketball, really, because it's like, even though we see in the Warriors how they've transformed the game, like within the last 5 to 6 years, 5 to 7 years, you could say, it still comes down to, if you have a great big man, you should win most of your games. And what we're seeing is that the Lakers are bigger. They're rebounding the ball. If you're going to play defense, they always say it's the defense.
Excuse me, sir. Is the crowd listening? What's the last great big man that led the team to a championship?
Okay. Hold on. I'm not trying to look. I'm not comparing AD.
I'm just asking
AD in 2020.
Duncan.
I'm not comparing
AD in 2020.
I'm not comparing.
You talking about when they hooping inside the bubble?
Hey, see, no, y'all not gonna disrespect the bubble. I'm tired of people disrespecting the bubble.
No.
At the end of the day, you had the hoop.
He got a 3-month vacation in the middle of the season, is what I'm saying. So his body didn't fall apart.
Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, you still hooping. Everybody had that vacation. Everybody had that vacation.
You got Jokic, you got Embiid.
Ain't won nothing. Embiid ain't won nothing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The last anchor to an NBA championship team that was a big man was Shaq.
But no.
That's the last anchor.
Timmy.
What anchor?
Timmy.
What don't they want? No, he won an anchor on that team that went after that. The team that blew out Miami, he was averaging like 15 points a game. I know y'all watched it, right? The team that blew out Miami, Tim Duncan was averaging like 15 points a game.
You still forget
they was
Timmy
resting
had a ring
him
before that, though.
I'm talking about after No, they went to the finals before that, but they didn't
That wasn't the
win.
prime
They
Tim
lost.
Duncan, bro. That
You
wasn't
said Shaq
The
was the
prime, the
last
last,
one. Okay, which
yeah, the
Shaq year?
last
Which Shaq year you talking
prime,
about?
with Tim Duncan.
the
03.
last prime Tim Duncan that won the championship was when Shaq was still hooping.
Right. You said when's the last time a big man won? Took a team. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what
He beat
was
the
the
shit
what was
out
the
of
last
Bron.
anchor?
Anthony
Yeah,
Davis
he
was
beat the
averaging
shit out of
30 that
Bron.
year, bro. Stop playing with me.
Huh?
He didn't.
Anthony Davis
Hold on,
averaged 30
He
that
didn't win
last
Are
Finals
you
year.
MVP though.
are you hold on,
Y'all
I
cousin?
capping.
give.
Are you saying he was the anchor, or are you saying he played the bench?
I'm
Because you know
saying
you
that in
can't
the
play
LeBron,
both.
we
games
already
that
know
they
LeBron
won,
did, bro. Come on.
in the games that they
So
Shaq
won, he
wasn't
averaged 30 and LeBron averaged
so
30.
hold on. Was LeBron in the
That is
midst
true.
of going to like 9 straight NBA finals with or without Anthony Davis?
Yes,
Are we talking? Because you're a LeBron
yes,
fan, right?
absolutely.
Okay. Is that true or not? Now, before AD played with LeBron, how many playoff
Okay,
series did he win?
hold on. What we saying
Are
is
we,
big
we
man?
go,
Hold on. Are we talking like
One.
big man, only paint big man?
One. So the anchor of that team was LeBron James. Stop it. We gonna go by what actually did or didn't happen.
Okay. I'm asking
Oh,
a
I thought
Real
you
life.
question.
said
I'm
we
just
talking
trying to
about
figure
we
out
talking about Dirk
your
and Lonnie talking
hold
about
on.
because
I was
Dirk
about
the
to say
big
Dirk.
man, really.
I was about to ask, is Dirk in that conversation or no? Are we talking about straight paint
Dirk,
big man?
I'm talking about like what
It's
he
Duncan.
talking about, like post guys.
Duncan.
Oh,